Hey guys, it's Reese. So welcome to this really cool cars live today. I'm gonna be opening some cars. Um there a slim possibility that there may or may not be one or two M2 machines cars that I'm still missing from my collection somehow. Just because I have so many cars, don't even have time to count every single one. So yeah, hopefully if I end up finding them, I'll probably just make a separate video for that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be opening some cars. I'm going to be explaining something kind of interesting and unique in the same way because it's about a chase car that I found at the local um Walmart store today. So yeah, and anyways, before I get into more details about that, I think it's time to start opening some cars. Starting off with moving parts. All of these cars that I'm going to be well, not all of them, but most of the ones I opened are my most recent finds as of like this weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna be opening three moving parts cars, and yes, they're all Ford cars. Surprisingly, they are all Ford cars. Not even joking. There's a Mustang, a Bronco, and a Crown Vic. I'm gonna start off with the Crown Vic first to open. There it is. Finally. Oh. Come on, open. Ah, there it goes. So the moving parts one for this are the two back doors of the Crown Vic police car. All right, next up is the Ford Mustang in red. All right, it's coming out now. All right, so the moving part for this one are the two doors. Oh. The moving part for this one are also its two doors as well too. Because this is the two-door Bronco, not the four-door one, which Matchbox has released as a mainline casting and a Super Chase. And yes, I do have the Super Chase. However, I did have to end up buying mine from a special store, but I thought it was worth it. But yeah, this is the first ever two-door version of the Bronco from Matchbox so far. And given the fact they've just kept on making different color variations of the four-door one, I'm hoping that Matchbox at some point will make a two-door version of that car. So yeah, anyways, gonna open some more M2. These are the M2 auto drivers. So yeah, I'm not trying to say I'm trying to build like a really huge M2 collection, but these will definitely add on more M2 vehicles to my collection, which I think is slightly over 10 in total now. If this one even wants to open, come on. Oh, there it goes, finally. It's a really unique color combination, purple and yellow. I've never seen those two colors before in a car. Especially this kind of car, that is. This one I bought because it's really cool, and there are certain old trucks that I do like, and this one I could just not pass up. It's a 56 Ford F100. There it is. It's not fully open because it's not unscrewed from the base it's screwed on. All right. So yeah, those are opened. Few of these cars I'm showing next, one of them I'm probably going to open. The only reason I say that is because it's a fantasy car, and I'm not the biggest fantasy dude. Although I may want to check one of my storage things that I have where I store my cars to make sure I happen to have another one of the Draftinator Treasure Hunt. Because if I do, then, it would be silly to have two open because that just wouldn't make sense to me, to be honest. To have two of the same car open. Well, especially treasure hunts, that is. So yeah, this one is going to be on pause of whether I open that or not. If I do, I'll just make a separate quick video on it. This one, on the other hand, I'm not opening because it's a very special car. It's not in the famous Subaru rally racing colors, but it's pretty much based off Subaru's best Impreza. That's a two-door one. I finally got it. The 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B STI Treasure Hunt. Finally got it. I think I have probably every color version of this car now because of this one right here. Because I know I have it in red and blue, which were the first two color versions that came out. And then I don't know how long after that. I don't know if it was months or years, but however long it was, I don't recall ever seeing this one as a red edition or like a Kroger exclusive or like a Zamac before or a GameStop exclusive. So yeah, if there's more color versions of this car, I'm just gonna have to Google search it and see if I'm wrong about having every color version of that car so far. So yeah. Anyways, this one I actually have a chase version of, so this one I will be able to open because of that very reason. And the only other reason I'm opening it is because it's in the color blue, and I like cars in the color blue. It's not a chase car. I mean, someone might think, oh, it's blue. It should be like, a Walmart exclusive chase thing, because that's what Greenlight does for their Walmart exclusive chase cars. They'll have like something be blue somehow, some way. But no, this is not a chase car. Although what I'm showing next after I open this one might catch some people's attention, possibly. Just because it's really interesting about the next car I'm going to show. There it goes, finally. Alright. That took slightly longer than I thought, but at least it's open now. Thank goodness. Subi Diecast Customs, hey, glad you made the live, buddy. Just opened this Muscle Machines Datsun 240Z in this really nice blue color. It's actually evening time for me, because believe it or not, in 27 minutes from now, it's going to be 9 p.m. at night for me already. So yeah. Did you see the Treasure Hunt Subi Diecast Customs before I talk about the next thing that might make people realize that, oh, that might actually be a special car now, kind of thing. Did you see this? Before I move on to the thing I'm going to talk about. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna show, this might maybe confuse some people, or maybe make people realize that not all the time a chase car has to have a sticker on it if it's not a Hot Wheels or Matchbox car. This is a chase. And the reason I'm saying that is because I saw two different color versions of this exact same car, exact same wave, and it had the exact same cars listed on the back, and it was in yellow. And it's like, well, I've seen Muscle Machines chases before. They're normally a black or gray color of some sort if they're not the Target exclusive red chase ones. And also, they would have a sticker right there signifying limited edition. I had to Google search this time to see if this was a chase or not. Google says this is actually the chase. So yeah. Boom. 2 chase cars scored in the same day. And the bizarre thing is, neither one of them has a sticker. So yeah, I literally had to go to Google, and Google says this is the chase one from this series. Now, I don't know what the Target red edition chase will be, but obviously if someone finds it, it probably will have the sticker on there saying limited edition, and it's going to be painted red for the exterior paint job. The only reason I figured this was a chase is, well, a few different reasons. The wheels on this one for like the wheel rim paint job were like a golden yellow looking color, and the original one there was no special paint job on the wheels whatsoever. They were like they were the same Muscle Machines wheels, I believe, but the wheel rim color was just plain white. Well, the tire was plain white, and there was no golden yellow looking color on the wheel rim paint job. So I knew after looking at that one and I saw the back of it, it's like, all right, I had to make sure, I had to do something to confirm it was a chase, because I just wasn't satisfied that it was a chase. And then I went to Google. Google officially confirms this is the chase one. So yeah, I have 2 chase cars, and this is the first time it's a chase from a brand that normally has a sticker on there saying limited edition, whether it's the Target exclusive one or the non-Target exclusive chase. First time ever, Muscle Machines does a chase with no sticker. So I'm wondering if that'll make it easier or harder to find. Because apparently I found 2 of them. So surprisingly, I don't know. I'm really confused and shocked why a company did that. That normally has a sticker on their chase cars. I mean, even NASCAR has a sticker on all their chase cars somehow. No matter, I mean, the only chase I have of NASCAR, I don't recall where the sticker is, but I'm just going to say this off of, some other collectors saying or advice is apparently all the NASCAR chases have a sticker, whether it's on the middle of the card, the right, like the top right of the card, or the top left of the card. Either way, all the NASCAR chases that I've seen, whether I've had to Google search them or not, even though I only have one, they have a sticker on them somewhere on the card. So yeah, not much, Mr. Speed. Thanks for joining the live. Mr. Speed scored these 2 chases today. Just went over the story of explaining how these are actually confirmed a chase. I had a Google search, and it confirmed this was the chase one from Series 5. There's the exact same version of this in the same exact series with all of the same cars listed on the back of the card. And yeah, apparently the yellow one wasn't the chase one, because it's like, I know Muscle Machines, they don't do a yellow chase car because that would be kind of silly. And given the fact there was 4 of this casting at the local Walmart store, I'm not even joking. And surprisingly, the yellow one didn't look like the chase, because all the previous chases I've seen from Muscle Machines were in a gray or black color. That was not the Target ones painted red with the limited edition sticker, like right in that area up there. Like right in this area up here, there would have been a sticker saying limited edition. So yeah. And luckily, Google confirmed it was the chase, so yeah, I scored 2 chase cars today. However, the luck didn't stop there. I got lucky 4 times today and scored 2 treasure hunts. So yeah, I'm really happy about this one because I don't plan on reselling that oh, that's cool. Anyways, I don't plan on reselling any of my cars whatsoever. So yeah. And you know, I mean, even though I say I don't plan on reselling any of my cars ever, that's kind of a hard statement to say. I guess what I could say is I'm not planning on selling any of my cars at, anytime soon, really. The only thing I'll ever do, like, every once in a while is, like, trade cars. But, I don't know when I will do that next, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyways, enough talk about that. Now it's time to show some cars, actually. If I can get them all over here somehow, some way. Oops, hit the Ford truck. Didn't mean to do that. Trying to show all of my M2 cars. It may take a few moments to do that, but I'm probably still somehow missing maybe 1 or 2, but the chances of that are very slim just because I have so many cars, can't even count them all. And once I open certain cars, it's like it doesn't tell me what brand it's from, really. So yeah, that's kind of silly. All right, well, anyways, I am getting all of my M2 cars ready to get shown. So yeah, if people are still here, that would be awesome if they could stick around so I can show them that and, get their opinions in the chat mode if they're still here and able to do that about these M2 cars I'm going to show now. I will be showing a few other cars as well, but they're not M2s. So yeah, starting off the M2s, which hopefully are all of them. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, I do really appreciate that as well. So yes, the main reason I bought this one, not because it was from the special store out in Parker, but the main reason I bought this one is because that color just looks super cool. I don't know what color this is even called, but it looks like a bluish green to me on this Mustang here. Next up, it's one of the Christmas themed vehicles. It's the GMC Sierra Grande 15. Right, gonna be showing a couple auto drivers now, so I can just get into the more unopened M2s. Actually, I might as well show both of them. 2 different versions of the M2 auto drivers 66 Corvette Stingray. One's in silver, one's in red. And surprisingly, I saw 2 more of these today at the same store. Although one of these cars doesn't look like an auto driver, though, to be honest. This is the 67 Nova SS. Now, yes, obviously it has the bigger tires in the back and the smaller ones in the front because it's a drag car version. Really nice 1956 Ford F-100 pickup truck. I do really like that green color on it. I think it looks really nice for this old truck. Another auto driver. This one I've had a little bit longer. Can't remember how long for, but it's a 1970 Ford Torino Cobra. This one I ended up getting from a giveaway. The hood does open actually. There seems to be a slight problem with the hood because it's like part of it looks like it could fall out. But yeah, it's a nice M2 Machines Datsun 510. Alright, this was one of the main ones that I wasn't able to find along with that Torino Cobra. Wait until you see this. I think it's really cool looking Shelby GT350 with all of the parts open. There's the engine because the hood opens, so you can see that engine for the car. The doors open as well. Tail lights. So yeah, and this one, yes, I did have to get at that special store as well. Right, I already showed that. Some more unopened ones. That's not good. Oh, this card is really getting damaged. It's almost wanting to open, which is not great. Alright, got some more Coca-Cola M2s that are unopened ones. A Christmas one and a non-Christmas one. That's the Chevrolet Cheyenne Super 10, which is the Christmas themed one. The non-Christmas themed one is the 69 Charger Daytona Hemi. Got some more Charger Daytona Hemis to show. There's a Hearst Power Flowers one, and then a really cool teal-looking blue color Mopar one. So yeah, I have 3 different color versions of the M2 Charger Daytona Hemi. Actually, 4. I just realized that. I have 4 different color versions. There's this one as well. The Auto Drivers one. And then another winter or Christmas Coca-Cola themed one is the 1990 Chevrolet C1500 Silverado. With the Coca-Cola bottle and the truck bed. And then I have a GMC High Sierra 15 4x4. The hood's open. I don't understand why, but I guess that's how it was packaged, although I could be wrong. This is the 1957 Chevrolet Handyman station wagon. I ended up getting this one for 2 different reasons. I like the blue color on it, and along with the flames. Next up from my M2 collection, the 1970 Ford Mustang 428 Super Cobra Jet in orange from the Hearst Power Flowers. That orange isn't too bad looking. Just gonna be honest, I don't ever really do customs on cars. So yeah, and the only reason I say that really is because well, I just don't feel like I'll have the time to do it. And if I was, it's like, well, what kind of custom would I do? Because it's like, I know I've seen a few channels do customs, obviously, but it's like I don't do that for my diecast cars. So it's like, if I was to open some of these premium cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, whatever they may be, and it's like, hey, I want to do a custom. It's like, well, how would I go in the right direction about doing that kind of thing? Because it's like, I wouldn't be using paint for like a model kit thing, like those giant like 118, 124, 132 scale cars. So yeah, that's completely different. Here's another winter or Christmas themed Coca-Cola. The Coke bottles and the truck bed again. This is a GMC Sierra Grande 15. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the M2s that I'm gonna show. I have an Autoworld or Greenlight Corvette. It's a Greenlight, not Autoworld. It's a Greenlight Gulf Racing Colors C8 Stingray. This piece right here, which I don't have with me, I guess comes on and off. So yeah. Right, there's that one shown. This is probably one of my favorite cars to have because I actually have a different version of this as well. Many more race car thing. Well, it's more of a race car version than this one is, but this is the 05 or 06 Ford GT from Johnny Lightning. This was from a 2-pack. I think it came with a Mustang, but for some reason I couldn't find the Mustang today for my collection of cars and those storage things that I use to store my cars in. But yeah, here's the GT anyways. Was trying to find the Mustang because I really wanted to show that too, just couldn't find it. And then these two were from the Johnny Lightning Buggy Vans double pack. There's a Dodge van and a Ford van. The designs on them are really interesting, unique looking, I will say. That's the Ford van. Interesting. I just noticed there was some weird red thing on that Dodge van. Don't know if that's supposed to be there or not, but it kind of looks like it is, but I'm not sure. I don't think that was supposed to be on the van, but I could be wrong though. It's hard to tell because some part of that red thingy came off. Oh, clearly that was wow. Well, apparently whatever that red stuff was, wasn't supposed to be in the van because apparently it came off pretty quick. Well, anyways, I got most of it off that I could. So yeah, now's the cars Q&A part of the live. If there's any questions I can answer about car stuff, now's the best time to do it. If not, then I will be ending the live right here, right now. So yeah, I don't know when my next, like opening or just, show and tell Q&A cars live stream will be, but whenever it is, I'll either make a post or video before going live, just letting people know when it happens. If I end up having to, cancel my next live for some reason, I'm probably not going to make a video. I'll just make a post and then maybe leave a comment with or without details explaining, why my next live, whenever it may be. So yeah. There's a possibility I might go live tomorrow. There's also a possibility I may not. It really just depends on how busy I am tomorrow. Obviously, on Monday, I should have time for one. Well, Monday afternoon, that is. So yeah, anyways, well, I don't see any questions about car stuff, car topics of any kind, so guess I'll end the live right now. Bye everyone, thanks for watching and joining, and I'll see you next time for my next Carzer video live.